I don't have Facebook though.
You don't have what?
I normally have Facebook up so that I can see that we're live. Hey everybody! If you can see us, tell us.
There's nobody here. Where are
We have
you? I
one
think that's
person. You're
you. I
saying
think
there's
it's
nobody
you.
here, but I see one person for sure.
Isn't that you?
No,
I thought you
I'm
were
not
opening
even on
Facebook.
there yet.
Oh,
It always takes me 20 minutes to find us on Facebook.
I know. I was trying to find this event earlier and I was like, I know I scheduled it. I'm like, I know it's here somewhere. Lord knows I can't find it. Oh, I am so
Hello?
tired. 3 a.m. is
Oh,
not the proper get up time in the morning.
you're lucky I didn't know you were awake.
I texted you. You had a question. I like responded to it. I was like, oh, maybe she's still up. I didn't know they had a gate with like a little, there's like a little like wooden boardwalk path back there. Well,
Okay, even I knew that.
the
There's a little thing up
boardwalk?
there that says Salty So's is live. Okay.
Debbie, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Debbie, can you see me? No. Remember?
Can you hear me? Yes
Hello?
or no?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, you were singing, Debbie, can you hear me? Debbie, can you
I
see
know.
me? And
It's
I'm
just
like,
Tommy.
oh,
It's just
okay.
channeling Tommy.
Who is it that's here?
Can't see anything on because I'm on my phone instead of on my lappy tappy. I don't want to share my
Probably
referral link.
Dana. Although I think Dana would have already said it was Dana.
Yeah, I can't see any comments. Can I click show comments
I
on
don't see any
stage?
comments either.
Here, let's see
I'll
what
post a
happens here.
comment.
That's a beta. So let's see if it works. Oh, you're on the YouTubes. Oh, you're on the both. Oh, and oh, weird. Look, it does show them on the stage. Look below my face.
Oh,
So everybody can see the comments. That's cool.
sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
They gotta have super good eyes.
Yeah, there's no way I could ever read that, even with your magic eyes.
Especially because um when you're on Facebook, the captions are covering it.
Oh,
So
I don't think we
Sarah
posted.
has been moving people all day, and Debbie has been setting up tickets for you guys all day.
Helping
Um,
some salty pals move
we have
a
stuff to talk
metric.
about.
Lots of stuff.
A metric, lots of stuff. I like. Good save, Sarah.
Doing what I doing the Lord's work over here.
Oh,
Oh,
P.S.
what?
For Funskis, where did it go? I lost it. No. I think we lost it. I think we confuse people when we. I think we
I,
confuse people when we moved it to 7 instead of 6.
well, honestly, with how hard it was to find it, I'm not sure that it did the thing where it dumps over into all the places. So I
Let
did
me
not share it in
go.
the group. I don't think, and I think that might have been my downfall.
Why didn't you share it in the group? Can you do
I don't
that
know
now?
because I thought it was in the group, but then I just looked for it and I couldn't find it. So I don't know. I don't think it got buried. There's 4 people here, so somebody's seen something. Well, we're also popping up Salty So's live now on people's notifications. So if they're, hey Dana, we knew you'd come. We knew we'd see you.
We knew it.
Yay, Dawn! We're so excited. Seeing you guys coming in, seeing some tickets moving around, you know. I'm so sleepy. I've been up since 3 a.m., guys. Don't hold me to anything I say right now.
Hold her to everything.
3 a.m. on purpose.
Yeah, it's not showing on the page. I think you need to share it to the page, Sarah.
Can you do?
I have no idea how to do that, literally.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera off so everybody doesn't have to look at my face while I'm doing this. Okay. Like a bat out of hell and I go in the morning. All right, here we are.
We're Connie. Well, Connie's not on here yet, I don't think, but good job on not forgetting. We are very stoked as well. Dawn, I think Sarah was just talking to you, but I was distracted. Sarah's just saving us to the other page so people can find the live stream. Hello, everyone. We got a couple things to go over. We've got a couple blah, 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 blah. We have a couple classes to discuss. I feel like we've gotten everybody very used to a bunch of classes dropping at 6. And then I was too busy to do that today. So I figured some of them, well, we had already planned to talk about some classes tonight. And then more will drop tomorrow. But we still have several classes to drop. We are so excited for all of the classes that are that are coming. It's going to be an awesome event. And we have even more classes this time. So we're stoked. Sarah's over there working hard. The problem is she's in Georgia, so it's a struggle for us to rub our two brain cells together to make things happen.
Yes, it's too long distance. Got my phone resting on a soda box, leaning on a jar of peanut butter.
Look at that beautiful background behind Sarah. I want to be where Sarah is, not where Debbie is. Just putting that out there.
They have been complaining all day about how hot it is. I'm like, can you not right now? I'm like, when you walk outside, are you drinking the air? No? Then you're probably fine. Like, this is beautiful. I mean, this is what we Floridians call a really nice day.
Yes. And I was so jealous today that I did not have you make me the Mingo pants, because they would have been for sure enjoyed by Debbie today.
It's a great pant.
Samantha took them. She was just as happy as a...
Oh, I knew she would. I knew she would like them.
Pig and poo. But I learned how to take... I learned a couple things about my dryer yesterday. So I put those pants in there to try and get the wrinkles out. And I hit... I'm like, oh, look, there's a setting on here called Wrinkle Release and Wrinkle Guard. And I just threw them in there and I did that. And I was just going to let them be in there for like 5 minutes. And I walked away and went back. They were soaking freaking wet. I didn't even know. My dryer has water and it just wet them.
Oh my God.
So that it could then dry them. So they were sopping freaking wet.
Oh my God.
I couldn't figure out how to make that stop. Adrian's like, yeah, that's what that whole thing means, Deb.
He's like, I'm the laundry person around here. This is why.
He's like, why are you touching my machines? So I finally got them half dry and I'm like, hey, you willing to wear these wet? They were just damp. They were not wet. Like it wouldn't have worked. But that's how
Yeah.
you make black show up well on a
Well, yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
So,
That works.
but I couldn't have done that photo shoot. One photo shoot a day is it for me. You got the running skirt out of me. You're not getting another
That's true.
one. Sarah is in Georgia helping some of the Salty crew move because they just
Why
bought a
is
new house.
they did.
Sold their house and bought a new house.
Yep. So they closed and closed. Yeah. They did the back-to-back closings. Well, they had the same realtor as the buyer, so that was nice. So they all just kind of got together, did the thing, and then so we've been packing and moving stuff, and the movers come tomorrow, and that's when the real fun starts.
So we're going to give it 4 more minutes, and then I will launch into our diatribe. So in that 4 minutes, do you guys have any questions?
Anybody have any trouble with the site doing the tickets, or did Debbie do good? You know Debbie did good. You know Debbie did good. Yes, John, I had to come. They are very, very nice people. They always help us. They're always Debbie.
They will both be helping at the Salty Sew Something event.
They will.
Mary Beth will be teaching a class, and Melissa will be in the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dana. It was
Debbie
not
made
easy
it,
to
Dana.
make happen today. Almost canceled the event again.
How many times did you cancel it today? In the last 24 hours, how many times?
We don't need to talk about that.
Fickle.
I am. It's who I am.
Oh, okay.
We've lost someone.
Well, we're not really saying anything.
I know.
I think this is going to be more of a watch later situation for most people.
More than
7
likely,
o'clock on a Friday
which is
night
fine.
is kind of a, yeah, I'm good with it.
Couple drinks in. Fun times.
I'm jiggling my peanut butter jar here. I'm trying to keep it still.
What?
I said my phone is on top of a 24 pack of soda box because I just grabbed a box out of the recycling bin as I stand, and it's leaning on top of a jar of peanut butter that I set on top of. So that's my easel for my phone.
Makes sense.
Work what you got. Oh, I see a kitty trying to come out and see me. Bruno. Hi, Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Hi,
okay,
Bruno.
2 minutes. And we're going to launch into our diatribe, and then everybody else can either ask me to repeat it when they join or
rewind.
Or rewatch. Because Debbie doesn't want to be here at dark. Because Debbie's at the shop all by herself.
No. So
Tony couldn't come and keep me safe.
I still got packing and moving, and
my security.
We're trying to make a couple more trips tonight. What, bro?
Yay! Thanks, Catherine. We're glad it was smooth. Now I've got that song in my head.
Thanks to our lovely Deborah and all of her coding knowledge that I do not possess.
She hates coding. She reminded herself of that all night and day. All right. Where's my little list? You don't know.
You don't know. Man, Bruno left me already? Cats, man.
Fickle. Fickle kitty cat.
So fickle. He's like, you're not going to get down off that chair and pet me? Because I'm certainly not coming to you. No? Okay, bye. Okay. This is a high chair. It takes me a long time to get up here.
We've hit 15 minutes.
All right.
Happy
National
Go
Signing
ahead
Day,
and
Dana.
get started on the agenda.
13th. Friday the 13th. Sorry.
Friday the 13th. Whoop, whoop. Is it National Sewing Day?
Apparently, according to the
Look at
Book
us
of
putting our
Faces.
tickets up live on National Sewing Day. We didn't even
Oh,
know.
man, we should have leaned into that. Dana, why didn't you tell us? You know we don't know that kind of crap. We can't be that put together.
So tickets are obviously up for if you are tagged as a Salt Mate, you have access to purchase your tickets now. As we've discussed, there are two payment options. There's a pay in full right now, and then there's a payment plan situation where it's split up into three payments for $75, 75, and then your final payment is whatever based on the ticket type you chose, because we have two ticket types. We have the ticket type with food and the ticket type without food. Any questions about any of that, let us know. And of course, don't avoid the food because you're worried that we cannot accommodate your food needs. If you have a specific food need and that's what you're concerned about, just reach out to us. But we were able to accommodate literally everything last year. We have a few celiacs and they were pleased as punch, because not only did they give them a true gluten-free meal that wasn't just lettuce, they actually brought them the food directly so that they knew exactly where it had been handled, where it was,
Mm-hmm.
which was nice. Want to also touch on the ticket, when the classes go live. A reminder that if you sign up today or tomorrow, you get an early 4-hour window for tickets and for class selection ahead of everyone else as a first signer on it. However, Sarah and I were talking about this, and we are going to do something which is that 4-hour window will have only 75% availability of the classes. We are going to reserve 25% of the class seats for the folks who come on after the 4 hours, because we always try and think what we would want in an event that we're trying to attend. And to me, and to Sarah agreed, if I just couldn't make it happen today or tomorrow, I wouldn't want to have no shot at, excuse me, what I considered was my must-have class. If you were a Salt Mate last year, you just go to the website, click on the Salty Sauce something 2.0 event on the main page, and then from there's a tickets link. Click on that, and it's pretty self-explanatory from there.
May, you didn't come last year, I don't think. No, I remember talking to you last year about it. So you will be able to get a ticket tomorrow at noon. They'll open up tomorrow at noon on the website for you.
So
Dana and Dawn
25% will be set aside. What, Sarah?
I said Dana and Dawn are twin. They have twin comments.
Yes. Thank you, guys. But May, don't worry, there will still be availability.
And May, don't forget you have a credit still. So talk to me before you buy your ticket.
So the other thing, you guys, like I said earlier, you guys have been seeing classes launch pretty hard and heavy through this week. As always with Salty Sews, it's either all of it or you don't even know we exist.
Or crickets.
But we had to give our teachers, etc., time to get their strikes made. So that's why everything started hitting this week. The good news is that's not even all of it. We still have more classes to launch.
But there's more.
But wait, there's more. So I'll probably launch a couple more tonight. Doing bunny ears because it depends on how late it's getting when we end here. Hopefully not that late. And I get home, if I can look at my computer without wanting to be ill, I will, because I've been nothing but at my computer for 2 days. But on this live, we are gonna introduce technically 4 classes. Well, technically 3 classes. 3. There's one thing that's not really a class, but it's a part of the situation.
No, Maverick.
So, Julie from Off the Wall Quilt Nuts, had an amazing idea that we absolutely loved. And we're like, yes, we definitely want to do that and run with it. And she's a part of this. So we have created a series of classes. We don't have the swap teams yet. If Suzanne joins, we haven't even talked with Suzanne or anybody who usually helps with the swap. So
I talked to
we
Susan.
got to get on that, Dana.
We need you
Um,
and I need to talk about themes though. For Dana drives me in the
yes.
banana sandwich with this theme needs. She can't even sew right now.
Hi, Suzanne. Okay, so back to this class series. So we wanted to, with Julie, we discussed with Julie with kind of pulling her idea and making it all become a thing, was to create a set of classes that go in line with each other, where you start here and by the end you do different things in different classes, and by the end you have a product that all of those things come together. Jess is starting trouble over there. So
Jessa?
we are now, don't hold me to the name of this particular class series, because I'm for sure still working on it. But it's right now, what was it?
I have a feeling I'm going to be just as surprised as everybody else on this one.
You are. The Salty Journey. We did discuss it, Sarah.
I know.
So this is going to be a set of classes, and each class builds upon the next. So basically, is a prerequisite. So you can't just take one of these classes; you have to take all of these classes. You have to sign up for them in order, because the next one won't unlock until you sign up for the one before it. So the very first step is dyeing your fabric. Technically, tie-dyeing your fabric. Don't start with me, Sarah. We'll talk about that. Tie-dyeing your fabric. So that class will actually happen prior to the event. When you sign up for that class, me and Sarah will be shipping you a kit and fabric for you to dye. And then we will have a call like this where we all get on the call. We'll have more than one call. We'll have a couple calls where we get on a call like this and we all dye fabric together.
Yeah. Like
now, if you are like, huh?
I said like a Zoom room. We'll all
yes.
be doing it together. You won't be just
We'll
watching us do it. We'll be interacting.
Yes, and that is a crime, Jessa, because I love that class.
Listen,
Our
Maverick
next
does what Maverick
step
does.
is you move over to Julie, and Julie is going to teach you how to quilt your fabric. So you're going to quilt your fabric to a piece of fusible foam. Julie is going to teach you several tricks, from anywhere from just basic straight stitching like this, because this is all Debbie and Sarah know how to do without said class. Which is why this piece is not stitched, because we haven't learned how to do the other cool stitches. So Julie promises to teach how to do cool stitches. You can do however
she's gonna have
you want.
some cool templates and
she's gonna have templates and she's gonna have scraps for you to mess with before you do your fabric or said bag. And so you'll leave that class with the pieces that you need for the bag quilted. From there, you'll go to a cutting session, which is where the cutting of the bag actually happens to get you ready to take the class. And then in the class, you learn how to make the Salty Journey bag. And I kind of gave it that name for two reasons. Number one was, three reasons. We're Salty sews, so Salty's got to be in there. Journey, because literally Steve Perry lives in this shop, can just appear randomly at any moment. Via song by me and Sarah, or Pandora loves to just slip them in there for us quite regularly.
As well she should.
So I'm showing you this bag. It's going to look almost exactly like this, more than likely, if not exactly like this. I am still messing with said bag. I I have a couple changes in my brain that I want to do to it before I finalize it and say, yes, this is the salty journey that we're going to take. But it will for sure have a little inside pocket Jimmy Jam. But you see, so my tie dye on the inside is not quilted. So I got the little match, but then you'll have a little pop of a coordinate. So you see, I have the coordinate on the side. Those pieces will definitively be there. So in the dyeing class, we'll be talking to you not only about how to do said tie-dye, but based on the tie-dye color selection that you choose, which is either this, and I'm the world's worst tie-dyer. Sarah's great at it. Look at
No,
hers.
you're not.
Hers is like serious business tie-dye. Or this color setting. We'll decide what coordinate. We'll have a selection of coordinates for you to choose from, and we'll get those pieces cut for you ahead of the game so that all you'll have to cut is your quilted pieces when all is said and done. Well, your quilted and your tie-dye pieces, excuse me. And we'll be sewing it all together. So the 3 classes that will have a charge are the dye and design, quilting your fabric, and then sewing it all together. But in there, you will have to sign up for, or we're trying to figure out how to make that happen, the session where you'll actually be cutting the fabric for the back. Sarah, do you have
And
anything to add to that?
another optional thing
Oh, yes,
is
yes, yes.
we have Lindsay coming, who's doing the bag tags, like the stamped metal. So they're made out of knitting needles, and they're stamped flat, and you can stamp letters on them to say whatever you want them to say. It's really, really cute.
Yep.
So you can 100% from soup to nuts personalize your bag, and it will be 100% something you made at Salty Sew Something, and it's going to be super
It's
cute.
called the Bang It Out.
Bang it out.
Lindsay's class has a name for sure. And that would definitely look, a little bag tag would be so cute
Be
right here.
perfect.
So I would definitely join that class as well. That's actually going to happen at the Friday night party.
Yeah, the Bang It Out.
Yep.
Yeah, we're very excited
And
about the class series. We think you guys are really going to like it.
in case you can't tell, because then when all is said and done, you will be able to say, not only did I sew this bag, I was invested in every piece of how this bag looks. I made this color, this situation happen. I decided what this was. I did my little zipper, all the normal stuff you do with bags, but you are designing your fabric completely, which is really kind of cool, in Debbie opinion. I can't think of anything else.
Take me, bug.
Can you think of anything else, Sarah? You guys have any questions? Ask us in the comments. Or feel free to just say, no, we don't have questions, so that I don't feel like I'm talking to nobody. And then y'all can offer more Zoom classes. We have Zoom classes. They're not Zoom. It will be StreamYard classes. But we have them on the deck.
Yes.
Literally on the deck. You're within the next 2 weeks, you will see us post at least 1, if not 2, Zoom classes. And for all the
Scout's
people
honor.
who have asked for it, aside from this, but
You guys are killing me with these inflatables.
so for all the people who've asked for it, one of them is definitely going to be our Searchers Aren't Scary class. So we're very excited to start our Zoom classes. You can see back there the start of the camera work for making that happen.
The
It's actually, I've
rigging.
got all kinds of stuff behind us. Hey, Lillian. But that's our big thing, is the series of classes that go together. Again, they are each one will be a prerequisite for the next, for you to be able to sign up for the next. And as of right now, it is, you do have to do the full series of the classes. Schedule will be coming very soon. We are trying to finalize just a few last classes, and we don't want to put anything out that we're then going to have to change. And we are trying to solidify because we have more classes than we did last year. We're trying to solidify our last room, a room for one more day to make some extra things happen. So, dependent upon that happening, depends on the schedule, which is the holdup for seeing that. But she coming.
But I mean, it's pretty much done. We just have to make sure it's not going to change. That's all.
Yes. And it's very
So,
similar to last year. We tried not to put like too much competition, like not we didn't do all the bags at the same time frame across the board. We tried to scatter different things like and scatter out the no so type stuff and all of that good stuff. We are not doing a yoga pants. We are doing the Mingo pants. Those went up yesterday, and I can tell you I wore some yesterday, and they are so flipping comfortable. And not only are they comfortable, but I have to say it, I was a doubter. I was a
she
naysayer.
was.
I did not believe that
It's
I would
true.
be able to walk in those pants without them getting eaten by my thighs. And I was doing the whiff whiff across the room. I was doing the catwalk, as Sarah called it, and I was very impressed by how comfortable they were to wear. So I am stoked. If she hasn't, Suzanne, if Kim hasn't seen that sewing turtle class yet, oh, that thing is so fracking cute. I can't stand it. I
We were
I
definitely
want the
thinking about
hands on
Kim
them.
when we were pulling
Yeah,
in all some non-sewing crafty classes because they were so much fun last year. Like just the little projects that we were doing.
yeah.
It's definitely it's a good alternate creative outlet to sewing.
And never fear.
The
The
word pumped.
ghosties will be back. If you
Is that
didn't get
my
to
ghosty? That is my ghosty. My
a
little brat.
ghostie, if you didn't get to adopt a ghost last year, I'm babysitting him. She's in Georgia.
Yep.
Um,
It gets wily.
it's back. It does. Okay, what else did we have to talk about? And what questions do you guys have at
Yeah.
this
I
point?
mean,
Um, we still have classes to drop from Jessa from Impish Geek Designs, from Leslie from Jolie Lee Creations. Um,
those will
I
come up this
think that's
weekend, right?
all.
We're gonna drop them this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be dropping them. If I'll drop a couple tonight if I can, and then if not, they'll get dropped tomorrow. But I still have so many things to drop unless I try not to bombard Facebook, so I kind of
Yeah.
cap myself at 6 to 7 posts across time.
Yeah.
So
If you do too many, you'll lose half of
yeah.
them. You know.
Um, I will write that down as potentially a no-so thing.
For the edge coating.
Mhm. Because I do know that that's something that's been asked about a lot. I know that Sandra was asking about a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have a t-shirt, but my plan was to talk to her about it because I think that that would be something that would be either a good Zoom class or I could just, if she picked out a pattern, I could help her
Yeah.
there.
Heather, probably when we drop the schedule, then we'll drop all the class descriptions and all that stuff so you guys can kind of look and pick and choose and see what you want to do and be ready, have your game plan set for July 18th when classes do open up for signups.
Yep. And we just have a couple people who are still finalizing their all of my words right out of my head, finalizing their pricing.
There
Um,
is going to be a sign up for volunteers. We are getting that together. We're going to give we've had a lot of people ask, so we're going to make a schedule with time blocks, exactly where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and then so you can, that works for me, that doesn't work for me, but we'll get that out when you guys can see the schedule, because we don't want you to commit to a time block on a class that you want to take. So we'll kind of do all of that at once. Within a few days, we'll get all that situated so you guys can kind of map out your weekend.
Yep.
There was another question that I missed.
Any business classes or panel discussion? We will not be having a panel discussion, but we might do a business class. I'm trying to see where I can fit it, because that requires vendors to leave their vendor booth. It requires teachers to not be teaching. So it was a little bit of a logistical nightmare for me, unless I did it during the dinner hour. And that's also going to be dependent upon the folks with the knowledge being willing to dedicate time to that. So trying to figure out how we would compensate for that. So
possibly that could work. I'll make a note. Deborah, write that down.
I got you, boo. Just keep looking at myself. I'm like, oh, why did you not put makeup on?
Bro, I have been up since 3 a.m. I look like the crypt keeper. It's fine. I'm just like, listen to the birds. Look at the leaves behind me. No, those are not real crows. They're just my eyes. Just move along. So tired. I could go to bed right now. We could go. I ate an Airhead before we got on this call. I'm like, let me just quick sugar high.
No Airheads.
It was good. It was great.
I can't have them anymore.
Why? Because your teeth?
They take my teeth away.
Dental work destroyers. Oh no. Hate that. Hate that.
That was my night.
Listen, for those like 3 hours that I was in bed, I was out cold.
I was trying real hard. It did not happen. This was like
hamster wheel.
Exactly. I see quite a few people on here who attended classes last year.
I think she means how many.
The person who I saw on here who had not attended class who had not been there last year was May.
Are you asking how many people went last year, or how many of the people?
I saw how many of us attended last year. So,
well, she's one of us. One of us. One of us. Sorry. What was our final? Did we have a final number? We did so bad. We were so chaotic last year. We tried really hard to like not be, but we were anyway.
Class attendees, I know that we had over 100. Actual coming in, I don't know, because we had people who came to just do FOMO, and I didn't track that. Get them all already. We're not going to have a ton of vendors at this point. We are, I can't even remember what our number for vendors. 7 or 8 vendors is kind of where we're landing.
Same part, Suzanne.
But they're amazing vendors. And are we in the part of the hotel this year? We're in the same part of the hotel this year. I think that's what you're asking, Suzanne. Literally, we even have the same secondary weird hallway room.
Yeah, we got the funky secret room that we'll get better signage for this year. Where am I going? Like, I don't know, just go all the way down to the end of the hall and then go all the way to the end of that hall. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yes.
Good lordy be. Maverick's over there snoozing. Like, hey, look what I can do. I don't have a live to be on. I'm just gonna take a
Show
little
off.
cat nap. I'm gonna take a little cat nap. Yeah, we liked it. We
So,
liked it too, Suzanne. We also liked having like a just like an away room for quiet moments they were
although
needed.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, at this moment, it does not look like we have much space in
I
there for
mean,
quiet moments.
yeah, it's gonna be, but it's more chill classes. Even if they're
Yeah,
not quiet
it
moments,
is
they're
definitely
more
the more
chill.
mellow classes are in there.
Yeah.
Um, we had more interest across the board, this year because it's not quite so last minute in teaching and
Yeah.
vending and all of the things. And we're trying to accommodate, where we can, but again, we are also trying to stick to, we're not trying to become a huge event. We're trying to stay a little babyish. Um, babyish is not the right word, but it's the only one I have at the moment. Folks, don't let your thyroid go bad. That's all I got to say. All the bad things happen.
Sometimes you can't do anything about it.
I know. That's exactly what I was like. I'm saying that, but I did nothing to make my thyroid turn on me. It just did.
Nope.
It's like Hashimoto's for you. Check.
Mine was like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, no, you're not. My doctor's gonna take you out, throw you in the garbage. That's just
Intimate
what he
and
did.
cozy. Both words that
There you
work.
go.
Thanks.
Oh, what's this?
That is,
There you go.
I would do the visit first, relaxing
Yeah.
after,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. But you do what works for your schedule.
Hmm.
I want a Coke so bad right now, Sarah.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. I've got lemonade.
Mmm. Like, I've got lemonade.
Oh, it's tart.
Mom's coming. He's out here meowing in my video. Everybody heard him. No, he wanted me to get up chair and pet him. I'm like, no, if you won't jump
Oh,
up here, I can't help you. Oh, Deborah, what is this? Are you having a party? Mary Beth has this new thing where she says your name with an Irish accent, but it's not really an Irish accent. She sounds Indian.
it's kind
I'm
of
like,
like how I make everybody sound like a vampire.
yeah. Just did want to see you, Maverick. Bring that chunky
Yes.
boy over here. Jeffa, here's my noisy friend. He's like, what's happening?
Isn't he gorgeous?
Oh, that's Maverick.
Such a good boy.
Sweet baby.
Little
Last time I was up here,
tuxedo.
Maverick was so skinny. He was not feeling good, but they got him all fixed up. Now he's a chunk chunk. Now he's a chunky baby.
He is a
Give him a hook.
tuxedo beauty. I want a tuxedo
He
kitty
is.
so bad.
He is a sweet. And his beans, all of his beans are black. And his little paws are white, but his beans are black. I got little white butter beans. You roll over me. I'm getting the hook over
Okay, what
here.
other questions do you guys have? I feel like me and Sarah are boring when we're not in the same room together.
No, we are. We're much less exciting when we're in different places.
Because we're not antagonizing each other. I need to cut my bangs, like serious
You do,
business.
because you have not stopped touching them this entire
They are
time.
driving me crazy. And if I pin them back, I look really weird. So I've got 16 foreheads.
16 foreheads, huh? Wow.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, I have something else that I can show off.
Oh, wait. What do you got?
I have the cardigan is one of the classes. I brought it in case I got chilly tonight. Jordan whipped these up for me and Sarah. Whipped me and Sarah both one of these up. Toot Sweet last year. And it is so friggin' comfy and soft. I can't stand far enough away for you to see the whole Cardi, but I think I was tall enough to pull this off. But it's super
you have
cute.
pants on?
I do have pants on.
Whew. Got nervous there for a second. You've been known to traipse around without any drawers.
Yes, it does. The fabric that they have picked is absolutely gorgeous. It's that fabric with the roses on it, so it's really, really pretty. But yes, you can customize this how you want. And I got the blue because I'm Ravenclaw.
Mine is green.
Because she's Slytherin. And they're super, super comfy.
Yep.
I wear it quite regularly because it's nice for me. I can't do something super hot. I go back and forth again. Don't let your thyroid go bad on you. I go back and forth between I'm either dying of heat exhaustion or I'm frozen, but not frozen enough to put an actual jacket on. So the Cardi is perfect for that. All right, get back to work, Jessa. Thank you for sending us your strike photo. We appreciate it.
Thank you. What else we got?
Just don't use your fabric scissors on your...
Yeah, don't. That's a rotary
I don't
cutter.
use my fabric scissors on my
I would
hair.
not cut your bangs with a rotary cutter. I recommend against it.
I have cut my hair with a rotary cutter.
She cut her hair with it. She was drunk and it was laying on the cutting mat. She said, zip. Deborah Elizabeth.
Deborah.
At an angle. It was amazing. The person who had to cut my hair afterwards was like,
and she left it like that.
It took 6 months for me to make it in to get it fixed. It was a whole situation. We are not doing the beach bag again this year, unfortunately, no. But I'm writing it on my list to actually put it up on the website. Look, I have been all classes, all launches, all the time since we discussed it. Sarah made me sew. Again, this is our Salty Journey bag. It's going to be a fun class.
Because it's your journey.
Because it's your journey. Because you are going to dye your fabric, quilt your fabric, cut some of your fabric. We're going to cut some of your fabric for you. And then sew your fabric into a trendy little bag. I have a couple changes, like I said, that I might be wanting to work on this still. But I think it will make a great little travel makeup bag or art supply bag or whatever bag you want to put in it. Whatever you want to put in it. We did not figure out a cruise.
Girl, one thing at a time.
We abandoned. No, she said. We were trying to plan our cruise on the last live. We abandoned the cruise idea because the dinero for a cruise.
They're stupid right now.
Was no bueno. So we went and did something more expensive. We are taking a trip to New England. And thank you for saying something, because if you are in New England...
Oh, that's right.
We're going to set up a Salty Sew Something gathering. We want to either gather in Boston is our number one thought, or Salem. If you're down for Salem, you can tell my Jimmy Jam knows that I'm stoked about Salem. But we're going to kind of base it on where we feel the most people will come. Yes, we are crazy. We have definitely heard that a time or two. What? What is Mary Beth doing?
Nothing. You can hear the cat meowing. Hear that?
I know what's happening there, and I'm sorry to everybody who's there. I'm glad it's not here. And this is
Sure.
2025. We will be going in July.
Oh yeah, we go in July.
It's my go away before my husband has his next knee replaced,
Of
and
course
then
I
I
did,
want to
Dana.
murder him. She did, Dana. She did.
Dana, Sarah, did you? Yes, yes, I did. What else we got? These ladies are hungry.
I don't know, but I'll do a very quick recap. Number one, if you purchase tickets between today and tomorrow, meaning your first day signer honors, you will have a 4-hour window of class availability before everyone else. That 4-hour window will not be 100% capacity of the classes. Bruno!
It's my baby friend. Oh, boo,
We
boo.
gonna
He's
talk
like, stop
about
touching me.
Bruno.
He's like, I hate it. I
Because he
hate it.
doesn't want you to talk to him.
Oh, oh.
Ooh,
Sorry.
You're not supposed to sneeze. It scares the cats. Melissa needs stitches now. Sorry.
okay, let me retry.
Sorry. Cat.
One first day purchasers, which means if you are SaltMate purchasing today or anybody, SaltMates included, purchasing tomorrow, you are
13th
considered
and
first
the
day
14th.
signer uppers. You get access to classes 4 hours ahead of everybody else. However, we want to be very transparent that you will not have 100% access to class. We are reserving 25%, potentially 40%. We're in debate on that. Of the classes for Gen Pop. I was like, is it okay to say that? No. For everybody else, so that everybody gets an opportunity to sign up for classes, so you don't feel like, oh man, I couldn't afford it the first day, and now I'm not going to get into my favorite class. You're still going to have a shot, because we are not going to stop shot.
Class sign up
Anyways,
is the 18th,
The
July
18th of July, starting at noon,
I
because
forget
we're
what time. Is it
lazy
noon?
and we don't wake
Noon
up
or
any
around?
earlier than 9 in the morning.
Who is this we? A mouse in your pocket.
We, the person who does the coding,
Oh well, yeah.
and I have a
You're gonna do
Stormy
it
in
that
my
morning,
pocket.
are you? Stranger things have happened. Never mind.
Just sitting there.
God,
Oh, what the hell is a Gen Pop? General population.
it's like in jail when you can be with the other people. They call it Gen Pop.
You're either in
You don't have to
solitary
be like in
confinement or you're in
solitary
Gen
or
Pop.
like maximum security or whatever. That's why she was like, "Is it okay to say?" But like, I just wanted to recheck
I
to
mean,
see if things are
we
okay
are
to
who we
say.
are.
Excuse me. Sorry. Speaking of,
Classy. Stay classy, salty. No, actually, we're stay salty.
yeah, not classy.
Again, this is our other tie-dye option for the Salty Journey
So
bag.
pretty.
So this is Sarah's beautiful tie-dye work. This is Debbie's tie-dye work.
Oh, stop.
This I got for serious business. Like, I was like, in this one corner of my tie-dye, I'm going to put all of my dye. I know exactly where this one was. This one was the one where I was like, I'm going to use the rest of this green. And then I realized, nope, sure, I'm not going to do that. But the colors, I don't know how well they show to you guys. The colors are beautiful. They are very pretty on both. They're nice colors, and we do have good coordinating fabrics for both. So your bag will be beautiful. And of course, if you have a fabric that you would rather have coordinate with your tie-dye, we can. Are you shaking your head?
Giving
No.
away the farm. She's giving away the farm over there.
I'm not giving away the farm. Well, they'll still get these pieces.
They're
They
just
just
gonna
don't
have
have
to
to
cut their
necessarily
own.
make this bag with it. I haven't done tie-dye since elementary school. Yes, Heather. I have never done tie-dye. Sarah had me out by the side of the road at
Did I
10
have
o'clock at
pictures?
night. Um, tie-dyeing. It was good times. Busy road. Okay. 24-hour room to sew or gather and shoot the breeze. We will not have a 24-hour room to sew in because we don't have anybody to manage a 24-hour room, and we got to do lockdowns. But we were in there pretty much till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, which is, I feel, late enough, pretty late. And I just saw a comment come through about taxes. There were definitely questions about taxes. We don't control the taxes. Sorry, guys. They're going to get their money, whether we like it or not. And it really does. For some reason, it depends on where you are when you purchase. I know Georgia gets charged it. I know we get charged it, obviously. And then there are a handful of other states that their states collect the taxes no matter where you're purchasing from. Sarah, what's happening over there?
Sorry, my butt hurts and they were telling me that there's supposed to be cushions on these chairs. But they're not. That's why my butt hurts.
I have my favorite cushion on my chair. So.
No, there's no cushion at all on this chair. Butt hurts.
Did you book our train ride? What is happening over there?
Now they're talking about my boobs. I don't know what's happening.
Hi, Janie.
Hi, Janie.
Oh, it's rearranged.
Sorry, everyone, for the full frontal. I don't think there was an areola involved, so we're probably still.
I didn't see anything, so hopefully we're good.
Free the nipple. Sorry.
Someone asked about a resin class. There is not a resin class because I don't know how to do resin, and I don't think we have anybody that knows necessarily how to do resin.
Yeah.
I'm not against a resin class. I just would not be the person you would want to teach you how to do
I can
resin.
if you want. Where are you going? I understand that.
Place called Shorty's. Just up the road.
You think everything's up the road?
No, this really is up the road.
I'm telling you, anything here. You're like, where is that? Up the road. Everything is up the road.
Where are we going? Up the road. Have you gone
Up the road.
anywhere up the road today?
It's right over there.
It's just up the road.
The airport? When she can't get me
Yeah, the airport is not up the road.
Okay, so back to the recap because I don't even know where we got sidetracked, but we definitely got sidetracked. More classes to come. We have definitely not launched all the classes. Some may launch tonight. Some will definitely launch tomorrow. We did launch this bag and the series that goes along with it. Because this is part of a series of classes, not just one class.
Jen, have her message one of us. And we'll chat.
Yeah.
Nearly every day will be exclusive
I'm not against it.
I'm not against it. We just got to find, we have to have space for it. There is that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean,
but send us her to have,
I love a good connection.
Yep. And yes, we will have, at this point, we have a couple sergers available for rent. We do not have standard machines at this point. We are working on something, but it is not happened yet, so we don't want to give false
Well, I said I would buy it for her birthday.
false hopies.
Because I don't buy Christmas gifts for people. I'm not Christian.
But we do know that most sewing machines can be brought on an airplane in your carry-on. Which is what I recommend. I mean, technically you could check it, but I would recommend carry-on.
Yeah, I feel like checking it's scary. I see what they do with those bags.
And Janie, I feel the same way. Everything feels like it's at least an hour away. So I go nowhere. And that is very true. If you are having logistical issues with getting a machine to the event, talk about it in the Salty page, because there might be someone there that you may that you know, or whatever the case may be, that might be willing to let you use their machine. So
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty
again,
of us that have way
it's a
more than we
great
need.
community event, and we all kind of are symbiotic, kumbaya together, as it should be. Fran is testing us some machines, though. We do gotta get above her.
Anybody else?
But even that
Quiz?
wouldn't be much, because guess what, Sarah? It was definitely that weird chomp stick that was causing us issues, because I've been here for hours with zero issues since I threw that stupid thing away.
What was?
The weird thing.
Oh.
I'm
Well,
not
at least
eating that. I almost threw it away, but I was like, Sarah will know I didn't eat it, and I threw it away.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll
eat
get in
it.
trouble.
I'm gonna eat it because that's not the moldy one.
I have 3 surgeries. Very true,
Seriously.
Suzanne. I actually have an extra surgery. It's not
We
a
all have an extra everything.
salty.
Heck, Mary Beth's got like 8 machines. It's like the what is it? Like the dueling pianos.
That's like me and the dueling industrials over here.
You can never have enough. There is no limit. The limit does not exist.
I have my mom's old singer bin out there. I was like, oh.
Oh, the one up on the shelf, yeah.
I'm like, this is probably nice because it's old.
I also
Much like you can never have enough of these lights.
I'm gonna give one of my machines to little Game Boy who works
They're a
there.
good light.
My other industrial was sad that it didn't have one. And it heard me talking about Libby getting one.
Mm.
I've done it.
So,
did you check it or did you?
all right, guys. Any other questions? If we don't got any questions, we're going to go ahead and wrap up, because I know Sarah still has some moving to do.
Mm-hmm. These ladies
And
want to
Debbie
eat
has
before
to
we
get
get
out
to
of the
it.
scary building all by herself, go to her daughter's K-pop birthday party
Yeah.
and crash it.
Do it.
Get me some cake.
Do it. Oh, I want cake.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
She's
I
like,
am
I'm gonna
so
crash your
stoked.
daughter's birthday party. Give me some cake.
great.
I got donuts.
I love cake.
Donuts are
Donuts
good
are not cake.
Donuts are not cake.
I packed them. I'll unpack them. I'll unpack them for some cake.
What are you unpacking for cake? And
I
no
packed all-
problem,
I
Debbie.
packed
We
all
are
of her
very
baking
excited to do
supplies.
it again. Huh, Sarah? I'm sorry.
I
Evil.
packed all of Mary Beth's baking supplies, so I can't force her to make me cake.
Like sewing machines, I have a lot of that as well.
Bet Adrian's going to want me to make red velvet cupcakes this weekend.
Do it. Save me some.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's either that or
Y'all.
sourdough.
Do both.
Things
91
ain't
days.
happening.
Okay. The countdown is
Mm.
on.
We're ready for a party.
It's fine.
When are you home, Miss Sarah?
I fly home Monday morning.
Okay. It's lonely without Sarah in the same state.
You'll be all right. You say, why do you get you get all the weird stuff? I don't get any of the weird things when I do things.
Not doing it again. It's done
I'm not
doing
going to do it
weird
because you
stuff
wanted
for
to
me.
do it.
Huh?
I said, it's not going to do it because you wanted to do it. Oh, God.
Sorry. I just lost you. Sorry.
Thanks, Stephanie.
That was my fault. That's all I need.
Smash it. Look, we got a chunk of your free table.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Yeah, that table's gone to that chunk of people.
Oh, perfect.
I apologize to the world.
Alrighty, so if you missed
Or the
it,
9 people,
no
including
worries. If
two of
y'all
us.
missed anything, this will be up for rewatch later.
See titties.
And other than that, we're gonna
That was me.
skedaddle.
Any questions that we didn't answer, post on the Facebook page. Well, Deborah, you and your light show.
Yeah,
Post. Deborah. Oh, post them on our Facebook page. We will
I
answer
was trying to make it
to the
round.
best of our ability.
Yes, we will try to. Sarah, have you checked to see if anybody sent any problems with accessing the
I did not.
tickets?
I can only look at one thing at a time. I only have my phone. So I'll look when we get off.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, geez.
All right, everyone. Hasta luego.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good night. Have a good weekend.